Welcome to Excel English Academy, and today we will read the 9th chapter of Standard 6, A Flash of Light. Okay. Now, first of all, we should know what is the meaning of flash of light. Flash of light. Flash of light is a phrase which means suddenly an idea, suddenly a motivation, suddenly a point, suddenly you come to a conclusion. Anything, any innovative idea, any ideas, any points, any things that comes to your mind suddenly, without thinking, without pre-planning, that is called a flash of light. Okay. Now, before the actual start of the chapter, let us discuss the word stock of this chapter. See, a script. A script means handwriting, documentation. Boon. Boon means assets, blessing, curse and boon. You have already listened curse and boon, and here is the boon. That means assets, blessing. Arrival. Arrival means access, reaching points of comer. Who is coming? When he will arrive here. Okay. Pavement. Pavement means the sidewalk or a street. Okay. Astonish means amazed, stunned. What? This is called astonished. Okay. Distinguish, different, identify, recognize. Donation, gratitude or contributions. These were some important word meaning of these chapters. There may be some more. You have to find out and go through the line by line. Okay. Before that, we will know what is Braille script and how it was developed and how it was invented by Louis Braille. This Braille script is a script in which has been developed by Louis Braille so that the blind person can read the text and how to write. Further, it was advanced, and so that the blind person can read and write, and they can learn how to read and write through this script. Okay. See, we will read through these lessons how he had discovered. Okay. A Flash of Light, chapter number 9. This lesson is about the efforts made by two Frenchmen, Valentin Hau and Louis Braille, in invention of Braille script. It means this is the story about the two men, Valentin Hau and Louis Braille, and how they invented the Braille script. With the help of this script, blind person can read and write. Also read and write. Valentin Hau got inspiration from a blind beggar to make some kinds of signs, which later developed into a script for the blind. This Braille script was proved to be a boon in the lives of blind persons. It means this discovery, these inventions of Valentin Hau and later on Louis Braille paved, and it was a boon, it was a blessing for those persons who was blind. Okay. See. Now read and enjoy. You have to go through the line by line so that you could understand each and every point of this chapter. Okay. Read and enjoy the lesson. It was a cold day and Valentin Hau walked fastly down the Cobalt Street. It means the name of the street was Cobalt Street, and Valentin Hau was moving fast. It was getting dark and he was in very less familiar neighborhood. He was on his way home and was thinking about the warm room and the glowing fire that would welcome him on his arrival. It means when he will reach, and it was the cold day, winter day. That's why he was in a hurry to reach his home so that there he could shake the firing light. Okay. A carriage pulled by horses passed as Valentin reached the corner of the street. To avoid being trampled by the horses, he stepped back onto the pavement. It means the carriage was passing from there, and to avoid them, he went onto the pavement on the sidewalk so that he could reach safely and instantly. Okay. Before Valentine could cross the road, he heard a rustling sound behind him. Before Valentine could cross the road, it means move from one side to another side, he heard a rustling. Rustling means you may call noisy sound. Okay. Rustling means the sound of light and anything's moving together. It means, it seems that if I am moving and saying something, another person is also moving and saying something. That is called rustling. Okay. He turned and saw in the shadows of a wide doorway a man standing with his hat in his hand. "Please, sir," said the man, "spare some money for a poor blind beggar." It means the man was following him, and he was poor and blind. He said, "Sir, please give me some money, and I am a beggar. I am a beggar." Valentine was a kind, soft-hearted man and had thought a lot about the problems of the blind person. It means Valentine was a soft and kind person. He thought very deeply about the weak persons. Okay. He had often wondered. Okay. Valentine was a kind, soft-hearted man and had thought a lot about the problems of blind people. He had often wondered how he could be of help to the blind. On hearing this request, he at once removed one of his gloves and, putting his hands into his pocket, pulled from it a coin which he put in the blind beggar's hat. It means, it is clear from the figure, the blind is begging, he asked for some money from the Valentine Howe, and Valentine Howe was very serious, soft, kind towards the blind person. As he heard the sound, and he put his hand in his pocket and take out a coin and put in the hat of the beggar. Okay. The beggar called out, "Sir, sir, please, just a moment, just a moment." Valentine turned once again and turned to face the blind man, and once again he turned back. "Surely, sir," said the beggar, who was an honest man, "you have made a mistake. You have given me a franc instead of sow." "Sir, I think you have made a mistake. You have given me franc in place of sow." Sow means the value of the money is very less, and the sow is the money which have very less value, and the franc is the money which have more value than sow. It means if I give the 20 rupees notes to someone, and if I give 100 rupees notes to someone, okay, there is a difference, and that's why the beggar said, "Sir, surely you have made the mistake." Okay, see, Valentine was astonished. He was not surprised by the man's honesty, but by the fact that he could tell so quickly the difference between a franc and sow. He was not surprised by the honesty of the man. He was surprised at this fact that how a blind person identified that this is a franc or this is not a sow. It was the amazing thing for Valentine Howe. Okay. "Oh, how did you know that I had given you a franc?" asked Valentine. Valentine asked, "How you came to know?" "Oh," replied the beggar, "it is enough for me to pass my finger over it." This was like a flash of light in Valentine's head, and the beggar replied, "It is just a minute, sir. I have only turned my finger over it, and I can identify this is sow or franc." And this was the flash of light. Sudden things strike in the mind of Valentine Howe. Who? He could identify just by moving his hands on the franc. If he could, then the other blind person also would do it. It was a matter of habituation, but the mind of Valentine how got struck to a new idea. Okay. This was like a flash of light in the Valentine's head. Valentine allowed the beggar to keep the franc, although it was a great deal of money in those days. As he continued his walk, he thought to himself, if the blind can distinguish a mark, a letter or a figure, in short, they should be able to distinguish any sign so long as it is raised. Now the Valentine was thinking that if he could differentiate between franc and sou with raised dots, then he could identify anything. Okay. With this idea, Valentine took home a blind boy whom he found begging at a church door. The blind boy became the first pupil and learned very quickly how to read from raised sign. With the help of many donations by the public, Valentine was able to start a school for the blind. Some years later, a blind man called Louis Braille, also a Frenchman like Valentine Howe, perfected the system of writing especially for the blind. This writing is called Braille system. Okay. Now, with the help of donations, contributions, Valentine Howe started a school, and after that, a blind person name was Louis Braille perfected the system. It means the incomplete system was developed by Valentine and Louis Braille developed it completely. Okay, now perfected the system. Braille is a special alphabet used by the blind. The alphabet is marked by raised dots on a stiff paper which blind person can understand by the touch of their finger. Louis Braille himself was blind and worked in a blind school in Paris. The system that he developed in 1834 was not used much until about the time of Braille's death in 1852. It means the Louis Braille developed the system, perfected the system, but it was not it have no more use until the death of Louis Braille in 1852. It means the system got popularity only after his death. Each letter in the Braille alphabet consists of one or more raised dots. In the diagram given on the next page, the small dots represent unraised marks. The large dots represent raised marks. See in the picture, here it is written hello. And from the diagram above, you can see that the letter H consists of 3 raised dots and the letter L consists of 3 dots too. However, the dots for H are in different patterns to those which make up the letter L. It means both letters have different designs. One have raised, one have down dots or down raised sign. Okay. There are 6 possible positions for each dot. By placing the dots in various positions, 63 different patterns or shapes can be made. It means by using, see here, hello is written. Hello can be written like this. See, here L have dots raised and O or E have low down sign. Okay, down raised dot. See, there are 63 different patterns or shapes can be made. This means that there are patterns for each of the 26 letters of the alphabet. In addition to these 26 patterns there are patterns for special words or words that are used a lot in everyday language. It means there is total 63 alphabet, and among 63, 26 alphabet, 24 special words used every day, or there is some more. It means 52. It means 11. Okay, fixed for everyday use. Some of the common words such as, and, eat, if, for, the, and many other frequently used words have one braille symbols each. It means these have different expressions. For example, the word and occurs very frequently in English. To make it easier to read in braille, it is written as like this. It is given in your book, so see. Otherwise, each letter would have to be written like this. This is given in the book. Books in braille have to be quite thick, not thin, thick. Okay. This is because the raised marks are punched out in rows across each page. It means raised parts have taken the space. These raised marks have to be big enough to be felt by fingerprint, so that so the paper has to be stiff. Paper has to be stiff means hard, so that the raised parts can be put inside that. Many books are written in braille. Blind people can be taught how to read braille, and in this way they too can read and enjoy the works of the great authors. There are also machines that helps blind people to write in braille. Okay, and there is some alphabet given in your book, and with number of machines have been developed for the blind person, so that they could read and write and understand all the things. I hope you have understood and how the Valentin Haw and Louis Braille developed the Braille script for the blind person, and it was a boon for the blind persons. And due to Valentin Haw and Louis Braille, blind persons are able to read and write and learn number of things being blind also. I hope you have understood all the things. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to share my channel. Thank you. Take care.